Good day once again, everyone. Still using my iPad. I haven't really had a lot of free time to think about whether or not I want to use my old camera or not for now. Busy. So I'm still dog sitting, so I had to get up at 6 a.m. Well, it was like 6:30. Go over there, take care of the dog. Then I came back, just like I did yesterday. Only this time, I just said, forget it, I'm too tired. So I got back in bed. And got up again, got my shower, everything, went up, took care of the dog. Then I went to the church. I set up my decorations. All my vines are now up on the ceiling. I had some of my green yarn that I got down next to the fishing line that they're using, or the fishing line, it's like just like white thread. So I have green coming down, so it looks like it's not just vines floating about 1.5 feet below the ceiling, but there's actually green vines there. I put some leaves up on them, pinned down exactly what's happening on the other side of the room. And all I have left really is to figure out how we're going to cover the cabinets on the one side of the room, and hanging all my vines from the bigger vine, the slash branches, whatever they are, on my little yarn vines. So that's just a matter of cutting them and draping them. So it'll take a little bit of time, but not a lot of bit of time. So I'll probably more likely to do them the way I'm supposed to if I go to the church and do them at the same time. We'll see. Then I finished that, went and took care of the dog again, and then at that point it was about 4:30, 4:15. I took care of the dog, made sure the walk happened, everything. I think I did the walk before I went to church, to be honest. But made sure everything was done, everything that needed to be done, and then I went and I met up with a group of people from the drive. Mostly people I don't hang out with all that much. It's like kind of a new group. A group that I'm on the younger side compared to most of. Not all of them, but most of them. Especially the ones I was interacting with at the beginning. There were like 5 of us standing around. I was definitely the youngest of those 5. So it's weird. Most of the time, people I interact with anymore, it's not close. It's usually much older or much younger, somewhere isolated and far away from everyone else's age. It's a little closer with this one, but I was a lot of older than me. People who were older than me, I was younger. There were a couple of people from my normal crew, so there was some from on the younger end of the spectrum that were there also, but they didn't actually go and meet up with us during the thing. They met up with us afterwards, because we all went out to Steak and Shake. The thing was a concert. It was basically a little bit more like it was a little on the loud side, but it was basically a worship service, I guess. There was no preaching, but there was like a little bit of testimony given and a few good words said, but not like a full-blown sermon, of course, because it was a concert with a couple of well-known Christian artists there as the people who were leading the worship. So it was like somewhere in between, in the middle, but it was free, so I couldn't pass up on it. I could have passed up on it, but I wasn't doing anything else tonight anyways. So I did that, then we went to Steak and Shake. I went back, took care of the dog, and just got back. It's like midnight right now. Yeah, midnight right now. So I figured I'd come in, say my piece on my vlog. Doing it this way is a lot easier. Keeping out the intro and outro and the Bible verse. I still make sure I look up a Bible verse every time, and I include it on my Facebook. When I share this video, I put it on there, which is what I was doing in addition to putting it at the beginning of the video when I was using my phone. And it's not much of a hassle if I could figure out how to transfer my intro and outro out over to this device. Then I could probably do that and go back to doing what I was doing before. But what I typically do is I just throw a title on this sucker and upload it, and then I go in with my phone and put all the little details and stuff in on it later, either later in the evening or the next morning, depending. And it's not quite as big of a deal that way. So that's what I've been doing the last few days. Tomorrow morning I have to get up 6 a.m., take care of the dog, and then that's it. They're going to be back, so I don't have to go back again after that. So I'll just get up early, go take care of the dog, come back here, see how I feel. If I'm tired, I'll get back in bed. If I'm not, if I'm okay, then I'll do something else. Who knows? And then I have drive at home, the Bible study, tomorrow night. It's going to be a little bit different than it usually is, but I'll explain that tomorrow. So, that's about it. I've run out of things to say. I was on TV again tonight on Impact Wrestling. I have not watched it yet, but it should be the second episode that they filmed while I was there. And next Wednesday, there should be a live Impact being taped at Universal Studios. Who knows? If I'm not doing anything. ... Good night, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow.